Hey, good Sunday morning, everyone. Sorry for the delay. We had a little technical difficulties. I'm just going to say Paul Freeman screwed everything up because he's not here, so we'll just blame it on him.
Fair.
Yeah, Paulie did it.
Approved.
So welcome back to another episode of NBR. We're pulling up to Christmas here next weekend, so if you're still looking for some Christmas gifts,
it's good.
Here we
We
go.
made like 3 things out of it already. They're all hitters.
Your dad called me the other day thanking me. I'm like, for what? I didn't do anything. And he's like, oh my God, I just cooked a brisket that was in your cookbook and people were freaking raving about it. I was like, oh, well, right on.
Yeah, we've had a couple. We had the cheddar and broccoli soup and a couple other things. It's all good.
That's a good one. I can't remember, the loaded baked potato soup, that one's freaking money too. Everything in here is pretty damn good, but it's more about supporting the cause. When you buy this cookbook, what you're doing is you're helping a veteran, first responder, Gold Star family go to a sporting event, which we just had a veteran in the seats last night for the primetime Detroit Lions game, but we'll get to that here in a second. If you're new here, what we do is we sit here and we talk sports, and we drum up some awareness for our mission. Our mission is to stop veteran suicide. So all the money that we make goes towards the nonprofit Minutes Wisely, which that website was completed yesterday. So we'll talk about that here in a second also. But all of our links are down below. If you want to support us, you can support us by one-time donations or Patreon, which is a membership, or just spread the word, And so with that said, our sponsor, Charlie.
What is going on, guys? It's your man, Charlie, right here from Single Tree Barbecue. Did you know we are on a mission to build community through undeniable hospitality and the perfect plate of barbecue? Y'all come check us out, 2805 Old Fort Parkway, right here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, Tuesday through Saturday from 11 to 8, Sundays from 11 to 4. Give us a call at 615-307-0120. You can check us out on all the social platforms at Single Tree BBQ. We look forward to seeing you. Thank you. Appreciate all the support.
Yes, thank you, Charlie. So today will be a nice mellow episode because our little hothead is on the road coming home from Chicago. Safe travels out there, Paulie, if you're listening. Oh boy. So the website, let's talk about the website here for a second. So if you hop on over to minuteswisely.com, you'll see our blogs. I'll blog about veteran stuff. Eric has his own page. He blogs about sports. His last blog was about how the Lions keep breaking his heart. But fortunately, the Lions talked him off the cliff last night. He's back to being happy again. So, which is really bizarre the way they've been playing. So, so go ahead and hop over there, minuteswisely.com, share it out to your people. It's still, the base of it is 100% complete, but now you'll be seeing NBR page. So my goal is to have our NBR stream go right to the website also. You'll also see a TSP page, and then also a swag page is coming soon. So it's taking a little bit of time because I'm doing it all by myself. I got tired of paying for stuff, and when you pay for something, you don't actually, people don't have the same mindset as you. So when I got I paid it out before to have the website done, and I didn't like it at all. So I was like, screw this, I'm gonna do it myself. So that's why it's taking so long, but it'll get there. It's one of our goals for 2024 to have a complete website. So we're right around the corner from that. So how you guys doing today?
Hanging in there.
Yes.
Pretty good.
Mm-hmm. I want to thank everyone that helped sell Rose Bowl squares. We completely sold out in about 5 days. It was pretty awesome. It was pretty awesome. So those brought us in some much needed funds. Look for some national championship squares and Super Bowl squares in the near future. And also, Mr. Paul Freeman, he purchased us a Yeti. Look out for a Yeti raffle here coming soon also.
Wow.
It's pretty nice. Brand new in the box, man. I just got it. It's downstairs. I'm going to load it up with some stickers, some NBR, TSP, Minutes Wisely
nice.
stickers, load it up and raffle that sucker off. Probably shoot for, I don't know, sometime this spring. We'll see what happens. But that said, the Detroit Lions, man, where did that come from last night?
Honestly, I think that's what we should have expected from them. That is the team. These last 4 weeks were, I don't know. I don't know what was going on.
Well, hopefully they got it out of their system.
Yeah, but that was the product that I knew we were, I think. The offense was clicking. The defense stood their ground and played well. They weren't a liability. And, I mean, that offense
The
is special.
turnovers, they're actually +2 on the turnovers also. That helped.
Yep. And if you look, Goff wasn't behind. He wasn't pressing. He wasn't he didn't have to score every possession, and he played well.
Yeah, I think so. Jason was over last night along with his buddy Kevin, and basically our only beef with Goff last night was his cinder block feet. Man, he just gets back in the pocket and he doesn't move. Man, like there's a couple times when we're just yelling at the TV, "Fucking sidestep, man, do something."
Yeah,
he just sits back there and takes it, man. All you gotta do is take 3 steps to the right, and you're out of it, man. But I don't know. It's easy to armchair quarterback.
Yeah, and he's. I feel like you start moving him around in the pocket, and his vision's going to go way down. He's going to start throwing picks.
Well,
You don't need to.
the easiest position to play in Detroit is armchair quarterback. I mean, we've never had an elite quarterback, so every year there's gripes about who we have, and I mean, Goff's not going to win you any games, but I think the hope is he doesn't lose you a game. And he didn't do that last night. So.
No, but the last 4 weeks he had his fumbles and his interceptions, but yeah, yesterday was a complete game from both sides of the ball. It was very nice to see.
Yep.
Did you see that St. Brown touchdown, man? That dude just went airborne.
Yeah. And he's back. That was the first game in a month that he's had 100 receiving yards in a game. So he hasn't been a factor in any of the bad stretch, I guess. Laporta and Gibbs combined for 5 touchdowns. That's absolutely insane.
Yeah, and all I needed was Montgomery to score one anytime touchdown, and I would have been in the money. I mean, they let me down. But it's all right. I'll take the W.
We needed that one bad.
Yeah, that was like I said this yesterday. What week was that? 14. Week 14 is a must-win game, but we're usually saying that in week 3. Mm-hmm. So I'll take a week 14 must-win game over a week 3 must-win game. And the Lions have not won their division since for 30 years. It
wasn't even the NFC North. It was the Central the last time they won.
Yeah. So they've never won the NFC North. It was 1993. It's the last time they won the division. And so, man, I really hope they take care of business in Minnesota because I don't want to back into it. I want to win. I don't want to back into it.
Right. And
I don't want nobody talking shit.
It seems like Aaron Glenn was coaching for his job yesterday, too. Like, that defense was completely different than what we'd seen in the past, almost all season, since the beginning of the year when they were playing well.
Right, yeah. Yeah,
it seems like the schemes and the plays he was running were the correct ones.
Yes.
So I was impressed. I talk myself on and off the ledge every week, but that's just a Lions fan, I think. So
yeah. And also, like the Broncos were the hottest team in the NFL, and they came to Detroit, and Detroit just kind of manhandled them. It looked a little shaky at first. The first couple of possessions, I was like, oh boy. But a couple 3-and-outs. But once they settled down, man, the Lions just took them to the tool shed.
Yeah, when Big Boy recovered that fumble and ran about 30 yards.
Oh yeah, that was awesome, man.
Yeah. That was the
so
turning
great.
point when we settled down and let's go.
Yeah. So the Chargers head coach and GM was just fired. There was word on the street that they got walked out at halftime. That wasn't the case. There's some rumors running around, but that was a complete debacle there in that game. But so let me ask you guys this: was that the players just saying "F you, we're done with this" and just didn't play, or are the Chargers really that bad?
I mean, they haven't scored a touchdown in 9 quarters.
I don't think it's the players. I think it's the scheme. I think they've run this. They did the same thing with Phillip. They just like dump offs. And if like Austin Eckler doesn't go for 250 yards combined, then you don't have anything, especially with Mike Williams and Keenan Allen down. I just don't think they're running smart plays. I think the coaching staff has been subpar since they got there. And they tried to do the same thing that like your boy and Dave Campbell is doing in Detroit there. It's just stupid plays. It'll be like 4th and 2 and they'll run and do a quarterback sneak. That's not going to work.
So there's a lot of talk of Jim Harbaugh going to Chargers. It's like his dream job. He's got a good young quarterback out there. It's the West Coast. He loves the West Coast. So there's a lot of talk about him going there.
And they're playing in the Rose Bowl. And they're playing in the Rose Bowl, so he'll be out there.
Yeah.
They have a great team. I'm telling you, they have a high caliber offense and a really star-studded defense. So,
well, they're the yearly NFL disappointment. Every year they're,
last year we
win the West.
We won 10 games last year, but we never win the division because the Chiefs always win 12. So we're in their shadow, and we've had some good runs. Phillips last year, I think we went to the second round, but
it's been that way since LT.
When we play a real team, we get smacked because they out-coach us. Unless the last good coach we had was Marty Schottenheimer, and he won 14 games, and then we fired him. So,
yeah, there was that year they had LaDainian Tomlinson, and what they went for maybe 14 or 15 games. Yeah, and then they got smacked by the Patriots.
Yeah, they lost in the first round. I mean, you're talking like we fumbled punts, everything that there's a lot of fumbles, a lot of just miscues. It was just like we were running something we've never done before. And yeah, I remember that game.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what to say about the Chargers.
Tough to beat the GOAT in the playoffs, so.
Well, yeah, and that was his stretch too. But
Eli Manning did it a couple times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Hopefully we can get some new ideas in there. They've got talent.
Yes. I think they were going to be going hard after Harbaugh.
That'd be nice.
Harbaugh's he's a proven winner, man. And with all the crap that's going down with him over there with the NCAA, he very, very well just might be like, yeah, I'm done with this. Peace out.
Yeah. I wouldn't.
Well, and he's quite the weirdo. Like you don't have to deal with college kids anymore. Like
he did fine in the professional game. He was there for his short stint. It was other problems why he had to leave, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I'm sure he'd do great when he came.
He lost to his brother in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but he was in the Super Bowl in like 2 years.
Yeah.
With Colin Kaepernick.
Colin Kaepernick went off that year.
Yeah.
But was that Colin Kaepernick or was that Harbaugh's coaching?
Oh, I'm sure it had a lot.
I think it was mostly Alex Smith, wasn't it?
Was it Alex Smith for most
of the
season?
He got hurt
in the playoffs. He came in.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, they had no tape on him.
Yeah, Harbaugh is definitely a quarterback's coach, so we'll see what happens. So it'd be a perfect landing spot for him out there in LA.
We'd love to have him.
He's not going anywhere.
I would love to have him out there too, because I don't have to see his ugly face anymore, because he'd be on the West Coast. Oh man, so what's going on in Kansas City, man? Tony's single-handedly losing games. Mahomes is going off the deep end. Mahomes just got fined $50,000, which seems like a lot of money, but to him, that's just
he's good at winning, but he's not very good at
for him.
losing. He's a bit of a sore loser, that one.
Yeah, he is.
A little bit.
And the Chiefs are imploding from the inside out right now, which is great to see.
8-4. I mean, right? 8-4. I think.
Not like they have
8-5
much
maybe.
competition in the division. So
Yeah. And the AFC seems pretty weak this year.
It really does. Really does.
AFC North is pretty tough. You got 3 out of the 4 teams in the wild card right now.
Yeah, none of those teams really scare me though, honestly.
Yeah.
The Ravens, but
Yeah, the Ravens.
yeah, but they always blow it in the playoffs.
yeah, but I mean,
Chiefs are 8-5.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Miami, they have a high caliber offense. It might be a problem in the playoffs.
Jacksonville can stay healthy. They might be a little bit of a problem too. But
They're the best built team, but it's like you said, I don't know. They just can't put it together.
They need to start taking care of their quarterback. Not a fan of that organization either.
That was a big game for Denver last night. They needed to win that too.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah. NFC.
Yeah, and the Vikings helped out the Lions' cause, but I'm glad the Lions still won that game. Like I said, I do not want to back into the playoffs. We need some momentum going to this, and that was the perfect freaking game for us.
right. Well, and not only that, now we control our own destiny with a win. We don't have to worry about other teams winning, other teams losing. Like we win one game and we're in. That's it. One out of 3.
If the Seahawks lose tomorrow, we clinch. But
We clinch a playoff, not the
Playoff.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go to that banner raising ceremony. Detroit probably have a freaking parade for the Lions if they win the North.
Oh, I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will.
The Niners, man, they still look like the team to beat in the NFC.
Yeah, they're solid.
Yeah, I think they are.
Yeah, it's almost not fair what they got going on over there.
Well, and it's messed up that the Lions didn't even go for Chase Young or Sweat, too. You know, they could have got either of those dudes for a jock strap, and we didn't even try. So,
yeah. So so Eric sent me the T. Higgins catch, but I didn't have time because I just got home from the dropping my dog off at the groomer. But the T. Higgins catch last night was amazing. His body was the momentum was carrying his body out of bounds, but somehow he twisted and turned and got the ball across the line before he went out of bounds, and it was amazing. And
to tie the game up. There's less than a minute left.
Yeah, and then they ended up winning in the overtime, which was a great game. Actually, all 3 games yesterday were pretty damn good. Unlike the Thursday night game. So, how's the NFL fix Thursday night? Is this
Cancel it.
It's every single game since they started this. This is the second year it's been hot garbage, man.
It's a curse at this point.
Yeah, I wonder what the
and they look pretty rough. So
I wonder what the ratings are for Thursday night football.
It can't be high.
To watch. That's why they put the crappy teams on it. There's nothing else to go up against. Like low competition. If they put it up against every other team on Sunday, no one's going to watch it.
Well, I hate that it's on a streaming service too. Like, let everybody watch the games.
Right. I agree with that.
Yeah, and I hate that now you got to search for the Lions game was on NFL Network last night. Like, put it on Fox 2 or CBS. Like, you shouldn't have to search for your own hometown team.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. So even you guys had to watch it on NFL channel?
Well, it ended up being on Fox 2, but I didn't know that until 8.
Oh.
Like right when it came on.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But yeah, now you got games on ESPN Plus and Peacock and Hulu, all these streaming, and how many streaming services do you have to have now to watch a game? Seems like 500 of them.
Yes. So I didn't watch any of the PNC tournament, but apparently Tiger Woods' kid moved up to the big boy tees. Are they still golfing this morning?
I'm not sure. I don't know if it was a one-day tournament or not.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. But
And Charlie can hit the hell out of the ball. I saw it on Instagram. He drove over 300 yards.
Dude,
So,
the kid is insane.
Oh my
for a
god.
14-year-old.
Yeah, he's only 14. So do you think he's going to be out there winning Masters and stuff like his
golf is all about short game.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that, but he did win the Florida State Championship. So he's a good golfer.
When you like, it's one thing when you compare somebody's kid to their father, like Marvin Harrison Jr., but Tiger Woods, like he was chipping in shots from 150 yards away. Like he was constantly just his iron short pitching wedge game. I don't think anybody could, even his son, could do what that he did. It was insane.
No, Tiger's once in a lifetime.
Yeah,
there'll never be another Tiger.
But he'll be good. He'll win tournaments. I think so. He is good.
Yeah, usually when you're like say for instance, when you have a famous father that was great at his sport, the kid usually does not pan out. I mean, they're good, but they're just not,
Well, it's great. They're not great.
Yeah.
They're not great.
Exactly. Like Barry Sanders, everybody had hope for Barry Sanders' kid. He was good, but he was no Barry Sanders.
But that's almost unrealistic expectations.
Oh, right. Yeah.
It's unfair too.
Right.
The statue that again, we talked about this before. The statue that Detroit did is amazing, man. That statue's beautiful.
Yeah, the Barry Sanders statue.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Ken Griffey Jr. was better than his dad.
Yeah, but Ken Griffey Sr. wasn't an all-world. He was just an average MLB player.
I'm saying he was better. He turned out better. He wasn't. Oh yeah, he wasn't a superstars kid.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, like Fernando Tatis, his dad Junior is better than Senior.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good one. That's for sure. I think Vladimir Guerrero is going to compete with his dad and his dad.
Yeah, that's probably the most similar. Where they're about the same skill level.
They literally have like the same stats going into like 350 games. It's insane.
Yeah, speaking of baseball, Barry Sanders, the Miguel Cabrera, he's going to play one more year, but down in Venezuela.
Yeah, he just entered a home run derby last week too. He's still playing.
Did you see about that new league in Dubai? Is that what he's playing in? That like Bartolo Colon is playing in, and Robinson Cano, and
no. He's playing in the Venezuela winter leagues or whatever it's called.
Yeah. Yeah, I would assume when you're at that level, man, it's hard to walk away from.
And it's just his body was failing. Like it wasn't.
Well, he'd go one league level down, and he would just dominate.
So, right, which is what he's doing.
So yeah, he'll play DH and just hit.
And he's home, like he's in his home country. So yeah, it's a no-brainer.
Yes.
Yeah,
all right. What else do we got today?
Jason, the Pistons ever going to win a game?
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't know about that one.
I don't know. I hope not. I hope they go 2-80.
They still don't guarantee you get the number one pick.
No, but it's something needs to happen with the organization as a whole. Like we have a .077 win percentage this season.
Your team isn't bad either.
I know. Hurt? No, not really. That's the sad part.
I mean, you're going from before Halloween to almost Christmas without winning. That's insane.
23 straight now.
Yeah, Christmas is right around the corner. They might not make it.
Crazy.
Yeah.
We were talking about this last night, man. On paper, man, it's a pretty decent team. You know,
They're
still very young, which okay, but they're still losing to teams that they really shouldn't be losing to. I mean, they lost by 32 to the Bucks last night, which
they got blown out.
The Bucks are a powerhouse, and I didn't expect to win the game.
And they don't really have anybody to stop Giannis, so
no, yeah,
and he knows that. So.
Well, and it's on Sports Talk Radio here in Detroit. It's crickets for the Pistons, like they're non-existent, and I don't even know. Like no one gives a shit, really.
Can't really blame them,
right?
once you get to even a 10 loss streak, it's like, man, what are we doing?
But
here?
people aren't even calling up to like complain about the losing. It's like they don't even exist.
I doubt anybody watches their games, even on
Right.
TV.
Bet you nobody goes.
Oh no, I'm sure that arena's empty.
Yeah,
I bet you,
I haven't even tuned in to see, but I'm sure there's 7 people there.
you know, the
probably.
Spurs aren't doing much better. So
no, they aren't. But
there's a couple bad teams in the league.
I would say
Memphis
that-
is my biggest disappointment.
yeah,
I mean, that's just they're not supposed to be. They were number 1 in the West last year, weren't they?
I
2
think
years ago?
I think they were
2
second,
years ago.
but
They were number 1 in the West, and now they're 6-18.
I don't know if they were ever number 1 because the Nuggets have been insane. But I think they were 2.
I thought they were the 1 seed one year.
I'd be surprised.
Maybe that was the Titans. I'm mixing it up with the Titans. Because I remember the Titans got the 1 seed and then lost to the Patriots in the first round,
Something like that.
second round.
So yesterday I saw a TikTok where the sports guys were talking about the Carolina Panthers. You could actually buy tickets to the Panthers games for 45 cents.
I saw something about that.
I saw a meme that said you could go down on the sideline and call 2 plays for $50.
45 cents. They can't even freaking get. They're gonna have to start paying people to get in that
Yeah,
stadium.
and I think they play Atlanta today.
I know somebody that has season
Terrible
tickets to the
game.
Panthers. We can get him on the show.
Oof.
See what he has to say about it.
Oh yeah. That's one thing about Detroit, man. When they have a bad product on the field, they still sell out that stadium. It's still, even if it's not sold out, but it's jam packed.
Even the 0-16 team that when you had to listen to them on the radio, it wasn't sold out, but it's still like you could still hear people in there on the radio.
Yeah. Yep.
Their brown paper bags on their head.
Yeah, all the brown paper bags.
Yeah.
Man, yeah, Detroit's a great sports city, man. I can't even believe, can't even imagine what that city's gonna be like if the Lions make a deep run in the playoffs.
And that's what I was saying too about the Pistons. Like they've given up. Like this great sports city has just given up,
Yeah.
and it's sad because I don't know. In the early 2000s, the go to work Pistons, and like I don't know if you guys remember that, but
I do.
they
Those
were the,
Pistons are
they were
fun
the
to
talk
watch.
of the town.
And they were the talk of the league.
Yeah. It's been rough since then, though.
That team.
Like
I love that team.
15 plus years of mediocrity it's hard.
Like the city loves and embraces you when you're a winner, and then they don't hate you when you're a loser, but it's definitely different.
The big cities are like that. It's tough. It's good when it's good, but it's tough when it's bad. So New York's the same way. They'll go to the game, but they're going to boo you if you're doing bad. So you'd rather they stay home. But
Well, yeah, didn't Javi Baez flip off the Mets fans when they were booing him?
they get a lot of stories between New York fans. Los Angeles fans are starting to get really bad too, though. I've heard a lot of stories about their fans recently.
Yeah. I'm going to be in Detroit in the end of next month, so I'm thinking about going to a Red Wings game while I'm there.
Nice.
They've kind of started to sputter out a little bit, but they're still making a little bit of noise.
Mm-hmm. I saw they were the most watched team in the NHL.
I feel like
wouldn't
they're the most
surprise me.
popular hockey team.
Is Larkin back yet? Or is he
I-
still sitting?
Last
He was on the
I've
ice. I
heard-
don't know if he's played.
I heard he was out for 5 days, which was
Okay.
that would have been like Sunday because that
Yeah.
was from the hit on Saturday or whatever. So
Yeah, I saw him practicing. I don't know if they've had a game since he's been cleared, but he was on the ice.
And that was against Ottawa, right?
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah. So the funny thing is, when I'm in Detroit next month, Ottawa will be in Detroit. So I'm like, man, that'd be a great game to go to, man.
And that was DeBrincat's old team too, so there's a little bit of bad blood there. Plus the
Yeah.
Larkin hit.
Yeah. I don't think Detroit has a real enforcer like they used to anymore. So I don't know. Hopefully they'll find somebody to whoop his ass.
4-5-1 in their last 10, the Wings. So
Yeah. I mean, they're getting there. They went from, what they
Worst
were.
in the league.
Yeah. So
Still
Eiserman's
15, 11,
definitely
and 4.
making a change out there. That's for sure.
Well, at least he's making move. You know, the Kane signing to Brinkett. He had a good couple draft picks. Snyder's good. So at least he's trying. You know, they're making moves. Are they the right ones? We don't know yet, but at least he's trying.
Seems they're at least in the right direction for the most part.
I agree.
The defense is tough, man. It's if they can shore up that defense, the team would be. I think they have the most goals scored. Yeah, they have the most goals scored in the league. But
I just looked up the Carolina Panthers to see if that really was true. And right now you can buy tickets for $5.
And that's just going through like a random website. I'm sure if you like contacted the team or the stadium and went through them, they would give you some sort of discount.
$5. Oh man, that's pretty bad.
Tough year.
Yes, so let me see something here. The Texans are in town in Tennessee, in Nashville today, and I saw that Titans are going to troll the Texans and wear their throwback Oiler jerseys just to rub it in their face.
Texans are going to whoop their ass too.
If they lose this game, they're out of the playoffs. Officially, they're eliminated.
The Texans are?
No, the Titans. If the Titans lose, they're out.
Oh, well.
Texans have a winning schedule right now, I think, or winning record, 7-6 or something like that.
I always think it's funny when a pro team will troll the other team. It's freaking hilarious.
I like it. Classy move.
I
think Stroud's out though, isn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
With a concussion.
Mm.
So it'll be a tough one. Yeah. They're starting Case Keenum.
Ooh,
ouch.
Case Keenum, should be a barn burner.
Yikes.
Yeah, it'll be an exciting game.
Case Keenum. Oh, it's a
plus it's like
TV.
Wet and nasty outside today. So.
Yeah, I was just gonna bring that up, man. Like it would be to go to these games. This is Tennessee plays in an outdoor stadium, and it's rainy and cold and just nasty out there, man.
Got to go early season. It's nice in the early
sure.
season.
Yeah, I can't wait to that new stadium,
dude. That's gonna be sick. I can't wait for the Super Bowl. The Chargers are gonna win the first Super Bowl there.
You think? We're gonna buy tickets for it. $10,000 a ticket just to sit in the nosebleeds.
I'm gonna try to sneak in.
Yeah, just walk in there with just put like I'll
just wear a vest and then bring a ladder and just say I'm going to work.
I was just gonna say just wear a little name flag and just carry a ladder. As soon as you walk past, put your ladder down and go find a seat. Just move around a lot.
Yeah.
All right. Anybody else got anything before we shut down? We have to make a big decision, man. Our next show lands on Christmas Eve. Are we going to do a show Christmas Eve?
I just want to say Colby Covington lost after calling out Buddy's dad.
Oh.
That was murdered. So, joke's on him.
That's
fucking clown.
So, yeah, I was watching the videos of that. And when he did that, I was like, oh, man, I hope you get your ass beat now, man.
Hold on. What happened? I don't know this.
Colby Covington's just a loudmouth, and that's the only way he can sell his fights, which I mean, it works.
They're at the podium doing their
the little press
fight
conference
stuff. You know how they do that, and then Colby Covington was just talking all kinds of trash, and said something about being in the third layer of hell or whatever. And he looked over at the other dude who's apparently his dad was recently murdered or something. Said, "I'll say hi to your dad while I'm down there."
Oh,
and the other guy just snapped and chucked a water bottle at his head. And I was like, "Damn, man." I understand that you guys talk your crap and everything, but leave family members, especially deceased people, alone, man. That's jacked up.
Yeah, that's how cold.
Yeah. And so after that, I was like, yeah, I hope you get your ass beat. And apparently he did. Hopefully whooped his ass. That's just jacked up.
It went all 5 rounds into decision, but
yeah,
he still won. That was the last thing I had.
All right, perfect. So over the next few days, I guess we'll make a decision whether we want to go on December 24th. Our next 2 shows line up on Christmas Eve and then New Year's Eve, so all depends.
Got to talk about these bowl games, though.
Yeah, that's
true.
That
is true. It is very true. Bowl games, and I think I'm gonna do. I don't know. Would it be too much to do a national championship square?
You got some
We're doing-
time.
We can talk about it later. I don't know.
All right.
Rose Bowl sold pretty good though.
It did sell pretty good.
When is the Natty game? When does that end up falling on?
It would. So the playoffs are on January 1. Is it 1 week after that, or is it 2 weeks
Yeah,
after
it's
that?
the 8th.
It's the one. So
Yeah,
that'll give us it's basically what, a couple
January 8th at 6:30 Central.
weeks. All right. Let's think about that one.
Yes, what is it? 3 weeks?
About 3 weeks from tomorrow, I think.
Yeah, we should sell 100 squares. We did the Rose Bowl in
5 days.
5 days, so that was pretty good. Even though Paul was still complaining about it, this is taking too long. I'm like, dude, we're selling 100 tickets. Relax.
And Paul sold 4.
Hope you're listening to us talking shit, buddy.
That is hilarious.
All right, Jay, you got to work today?
Yeah, I gotta skedaddle like now.
All right. So, does anybody else have anything before we shut her down?
No.
If we don't go live next Sunday on Christmas Eve, everybody have a blessed Christmas, Hanukkah, Ramadan, whatever you guys celebrate. Have a blessed day. All right, fellas, thanks for jumping on, and we'll see you guys when we see
Next
you.
week.
Yep. Have a
Peace
good
out.
week, everyone.